a smile from cheek to cheek. Get feeling fancy. That's where I'm gonna be. 'Cause I'm shining, I'm hiding. I got a good thing on me. No, I can't hide it. There's nothing in my sleep. I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. Anything can happen, anything can happen, anything can happen, yeah, anything, yeah, anything, yeah, anything can happen, anything.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you like that little video. I love the music. Anything can happen. The power is within me. I think it's such a positive message. But for those of you who don't know me, I am the ever joyful, energetic, running on faith, intelligent Jerry Lynn Orocho from Cape Coral, Florida. I'm a senior sales director with Mary Kay. And I want to thank you so much for giving us just a few minutes of your time. This won't run any longer than 30 minutes. So we want to thank you for being here. And we want to know where you're watching us from. So let us know who invited you and where you're watching us from. We're hoping to get people from all over the country. So to set the agenda for this evening, first you're going to hear a little bit about company information. Then you're going to hear about some of our favorite products. And then you're going to hear a story of inspiration and hope that we hope will move you to maybe think about this opportunity for yourself or maybe share it with somebody that you know. But first, we're going to start with some information about our fabulous company.
We believe passionately in entrepreneurial fire, in giving everyone, everywhere, the chance to do their best and feel even better. We believe in you. We're here to empower every beautiful dimension of you. And at Mary Kay, we know we've all got a few things in common. We're all worthy of a community that understands us. We all deserve flexibility, and we should get to run our day instead of it running us. So maybe that's what brought you here to get to know us. Mary Kay has been a groundbreaking, trailblazing company for more than 60 years, and we follow in the footsteps of the original beauty influencer. Like many women in the 60s, Mary Kay Ash was not treated fairly in the workplace, so she made a change and founded a company that gives everyone the opportunity they deserve. Today, Mary Kay continues to be family-owned and continues empowering others in more than 35 countries. We are a company driven by the idea that you can do what you love, be who you want, and earn extra income on your terms. Our idea is powerful in its simplicity. First, Mary Kay creates hundreds of products that people crave. And yes, we win industry awards. Conduct 500,000 tests a year for safety, quality, and performance. Hold more than 1,600 global patents. And products are made in our own global manufacturing and research facility. Because what gets us really excited is how much people love our products. Because your confidence is our obsession. Next, we keep the business model beautifully simple too. Independent beauty consultants are 100% independent business owners. They buy directly from Mary Kay, then sell directly to customers to earn money. That's it. No wholesalers, no middlemen, no one holding them back, period. They enjoy the flexibility to work a Mary Kay business a lot or a little at parties, online, and on social, all while learning life skills from others and getting digital tools to help along the way. And if they're ready to lead a team of their own, they can drive the business as far as they want. Beauty consultants have one of the highest profit potentials on product sales in the world. Plus, at Mary Kay, they're always celebrated. Small wins are recognized, and big accomplishments are richly rewarded by a community of entrepreneurs and corporate employees around the world. Working together, we've also built a long history of giving. Mary Kay and its 4 company-sponsored foundations has given more than $200 million in monetary and product donations since we began tracking our philanthropic efforts. We support life-saving research and survivor empowerment with more than $24 million awarded to cancer research innovation from the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And we strive to protect the environment by planting more than 1 million trees, powering our global headquarters and manufacturing with 100% renewable energy, and achieving zero landfill site status in our global manufacturing facility. We are a brand with a purpose, and we hope you see the amazing potential we see for a bright future together. This is where you can come to thrive. This is where you can unleash your confidence. This is Mary Kay, empowering women entrepreneurs since 1963. Then, now, always.
Oh, wow. We believe in you. Yes, we believe in you. I'm Alicia C. Dickerson. I'm from Estero, Florida, and I want to share with you. But before I share with me. Share where you're from. Share what consultant invited you here today. We want to have a communication going on while we're talking to you tonight. But I get to share with you one of my favorite products, and it is the CC Cream. So many of you know about the CC Cream, but you don't know about ours because I'm about to tell you. It has 8 benefits in one bottle. It's non-comedogenic, and it will cover in less than a minute, give you time to go out of the day and not look like you didn't put on any makeup. This is going to help you to look fine, easy out the door without the makeup look. And that is our CC Cream. Please get with your consultant so that she can match you, because it comes in 5 different shades, so it's available to everyone. So get with your consultant and she'll get you this fabulous $22 value. And we're going to turn it over to our fabulous guest. Bridgette is going to tell us about her favorite product of the week.
All right. Well, like she said, I'm Bridgette from Cape Coral, Florida now. But I am going to tell you about this product. It is called the Volufill Deep Wrinkle Filler. Okay. So I lovingly refer to it as pothole filler. All right. And so it does exactly what it says. It fills in deep wrinkles. In the immediate sense, it fills them in so that you can't see them. In the long term, it works to completely diminish it and get rid of it. So how many of you all have either gotten Botox or have considered getting Botox, maybe got Botox in the past, but don't want to spend the money on it anymore? This is your secret weapon against that. And so I also have a spot on my chest where I got like a cyst removed, and I ended up having to have 2 procedures on it, and it left a nasty like scar. And like a woman's chest is just a really like beautiful place. And so you don't want a big scar on your chest. And so anyway, I have been using this literally for less than a week on my scar. I just popped into my head, like, why not give that a try? And it is like so much lighter, so much more faded. It's incredible, because I remember one of my consultants using it on a scar she had from above one eyebrow across her nose and onto her cheek when she was really little, like a light bulb burst or whatever. And like, it was a big scar. And I had just thought she had gotten better at like applying her makeup and like, you know, using all the things. But no, that scar completely went away when she was told all her life by doctors that she was going to have plastic surgery to do it. Well, she was raised by a single mom, and that just wasn't in the budget. And so anyway, this is your secret weapon. And what I like to do, I use it on my forehead mainly because that's where I want the most attention focus to get rid of wrinkles. And so I like squeeze up my forehead like this, and then I just put it in like each little line. I'm not doing it right now because obviously I've already got my makeup on, but you can apply this under your foundation. And it does take some work to like, some practice, I should say, to like, it's just like filling in a little crack on your wood floor or something with like a wood marker. You want to like put it in there, and then you want to like press it in. Okay, just like that. And it takes a minute to dry. Less is more. And so when you get really good at it, you can apply it underneath your foundation. Until then, use it at nighttime, or just use it at nighttime. I promise you, you will see such a huge difference and love it and go through it like water. Okay, because you're loving it so much. So, all right, that's my little tidbit about this product. I'm going to pass it on over.
Thank you, Bridgette. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. That's my husband's favorite product too. And just like you said, to put it in the little spots, he slathers it like all over here. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, this is how I use it. Okay, I recommend putting it in the spots, just like she said. I'm going to talk about our fabulous foundation, our Time Wise 3D foundation, and we have two different formulas. We have a luminous formula if you want to be dewy like J-Lo, and we have a matte formula if you just want to reduce the shine. It actually absorbs shine for up to 10 hours. Why do I want to talk about our foundation? Because so many women out there that I have met say, oh, I wear powder, I don't wear liquid. And usually it's because they can't find the right color. Well, do you know that your consultant can custom match your foundation color and find the right one for you? This is the product that made me a Mary Kay customer 22 years ago. Now, it wasn't our Time Wise 3D because obviously technology has changed over the years, but Mary Kay foundation is what made me a Mary Kay customer 22 years ago because I put it on. You couldn't tell that I had it on. It would match my skin perfectly and it felt really light. And so when women tell me they only wear powder and then I stripe test them to find which color would be their color, they're like, "Oh, well, I guess I'll try it." And they put it on their whole face and they end up loving it. And this is the one product that they want to buy, which was the product they were not coming for. So I highly recommend it. It has our 3D, our patented 3D complex in it, which is also anti-aging. So not only will you get anti-aging in your skincare, but it will continue through your foundation. So I absolutely love it. It's only $25. I hear how much women are paying for foundations these days, and I'm like, "What are you thinking? Come see me." So check with your consultant and get matched and get your perfect match in the right shade of foundation. So it's my honor and privilege to introduce our guest speaker. Bridgette began her business April 1st, 2002. At the time, she was a full-time student at the University of Cincinnati, pursuing a degree in political science, and eventually aspired to become an attorney. After 7 months in the business, Bridgette earned her first Mary Kay career car, which at the time was a red Pontiac Grand Am. I remember that. She went on to earn two more cars while in school, both Pontiac Grand Prix. Upon graduation and deciding not to go on to law school, but to pursue her Mary Kay career full time. That says so much about our opportunity. I love it. Her unit earned its very first pink Cadillac. In the last 22 years, Bridgette has earned 13 career cars, 9 of them being that fabulous pink Cadillac. Bridgette has collected lots of diamonds. You can see her necklace and her rings that she has on by leading her unit to the Circle of Achievement 12 times. Her and her unit have achieved the Circle of Excellence twice, which is over $500,000, with over $500,000 in sales, with one time being a prestige unit with over $800,000 in retail sales for the year. Bridgette has been recognized in the Queen's Court of Personal Sales, meaning selling over $40,000 a year just by herself, 7 times. And the Queen's Court of Sharing, meaning she shared the opportunity with at least 24 qualified women in 1 year, 7 times, earning her more diamonds and more cash bonuses. She is a 6-time member of this prestigious triple court, meaning that she and her unit accomplished all 3 of those things. So, Circle of Achievement or Excellence, Queen's Court of Sales, or Queen's Court of Sharing, all 3 courts at the same time. And her necklace is as a result of that, which I am working really hard to earn. She is a Mary Kay millionaire, achieving over $1 million in commissions in her Mary Kay career, with her highest monthly commission check being over $21,000. How many of you would love to get a check like that? Bridgette lives with her family, husband Wes, who's 22 years, for 22 years. My bad. He's not 22. She's been married to Wes for 22 years, and her girls, Lainey is age 16 and Petal is age 11, and they live in sunny Southwest Florida. Bridgette is most proud that in her career, she is not only allowed but encouraged to live her life by putting God first, family second, and career third. So please help me welcome Senior Sales Director, Bridgette Conley.
Hey. So, you guys, we all need someone introducing us like that every single day, like as we come out of our bedroom and just got our makeup on, right? Makes you feel so good. So thank you so much. And thank you guys so much for inviting me on. It's truly an honor and a privilege to get to share with you today. So basically, my eye story in a nutshell is a little bit unique. So my brother was on his way to, I lived in Southern Ohio my whole life. So it's a farm town. I grew up on a farm. I did 4-H, all that kind of stuff. And then, and our whole family, was just into that kind of stuff. And so anyway, I, grow up, get married. And then I'm living in Cincinnati. We moved to Cincinnati so that I could go to law school at University of Cincinnati. That was the goal. My brother had also moved to Cincinnati. He was a watercraft officer with the state, and he was on his way to work. And he was listening to a radio talk show program of all things. Like, I didn't even know people did that. In my whole life, nobody has ever asked me to be part of a radio talk show program. Okay. But he was on his way to work, and a woman had called in and said, I cannot stand to leave my child. I go to work every single day. We depend on the money, but I don't want to leave her anymore. And so a number of different people called in, and then some woman called in and said, do I have the opportunity for you? And she began to lay out a Mary Kay business and how it worked. And my brother was very impressed by it. Now, he has had a number of careers in his life, and I always kind of knew, though, that he was probably going to be a pastor. And he ended up being a pastor, and he also does a couple other things too. But when he told my mom that day that he felt something on it, my mom listened. And so she didn't know if it was for her, for me, for his wife. He said, I just feel like someone in our family needs to hear about this opportunity. Now, how crazy is that? So anyway, she was already going to our consultant to pick up some products. It was my birthday. How crazy. So it was my birthday, and my mom was buying me some stuff. And she said, can you really make money with this? And our consultant, and she did my makeup for my wedding, like all that kind of stuff. And so she like laid out her money for that day. And she said, I've made all of this money today, and I haven't even left my house. People just stopped by and bought stuff. And so my mom was like, oh my, I want to hear more about this. So she left with a few brochures, one of them being what consultants call the Applause magazine. And my mom got home late because she worked late. She worked 12-hour days. She'd put on like 50 pounds because of stress. She was having unidentifiable problems with her health because she was just so stressed out all the time. And so anyway, she got home, she read the brochures cover to cover, and our Applause magazine that consultants get fell open to the middle. And in the middle was a story about a woman named Judy. And the headline, she was in a red suit. And the headline or whatever, the title said, Mary Kay is my ministry. And my mom's like, oh my gosh, like what is going on here? Am I being like punked, you know? And so anyway, she just explained about how she was able to share her faith. She was able to glorify God. She was able to work with excellence, to honor her priorities, to feel good about what she did, and still make an executive income. And my mom was so tired. She was so stressed out. She was tired of putting on weight, having medical problems, having like sleepwalking, having nightmares, like all these things because of her crazy job that they didn't even care about her. And so anyway, fast forward, she signs up. I sign up. My sister-in-law signs up. Guess what? We all earn free cars. Then a little more down the road, my sister-in-law starts her own business she starts dog grooming, and then now they own a mobile exotic petting zoo. God led them in a different path, but we've gotten to spend, she's still on my team, but she's gotten to spend, as a family, we've gotten to spend so much time together. And so I became a sales director. I was a sophomore in college, and I was getting ready to go to law school. My husband said, his only hesitation was, don't let this take your focus off of law school. And I said, I'll watch out for that. Ultimately, that's what ended up happening, but he was happy for it about it then. So I signed up. He did give me his blessing and his credit card to get me going, and because I didn't have any money. We were newlyweds. I was 19, he was 21, but he believed in me and he supported me. Now that's my story, because we all get the husbands that we need. If we need the one that's not going to support us and we have to show them, that's what he gives you. But if you need that support, then that's what he gives you. So anyway, we're all on board. We're all selling Mary Kay and earning cars, becoming sales directors. And it was just a fun ride. So I earned my first car as a sophomore in college. I earned my second car. Let's see, I kept that for 2 years and earned my second car. And then before that car even came in, we had earned our first pink Cadillac. So I was making part-time on the side while going through college, pretty much what I would start out as an attorney financially. And that's when my husband was like, I think you should do Mary Kay full-time. And that's what I did. So I withdrew my application from law school. I started pursuing my business full time, and I've been full time ever since. I love the flexibility. I did this business with being a newlywed, college student. After college, no kids. Now I have a 16-year-old and 11-year-old who play travel ball or competitive cheerleading. I love that when I was younger and it was just me and my husband, if he forgot his lunch one day, I could just take him lunch and I didn't have to ask for time away. I loved that when I had midterms and final exams, I could just schedule myself off for the week and didn't have to ask for time off and worry about whether they could work around my schedule and all that kind of stuff. I loved that both my babies came home from the hospital in pink Cadillacs. I love that they've seen me be a work from home mom and work in the pockets of our days and still be able to be very present for them. I've loved being able to go on all the field trips. I have loved being at all of the games and competitions and, you know, all the things. I love to volunteer at school. I used to volunteer before we left Kentucky. I used to volunteer at least one day a week at school because I wanted a presence in the school. I wanted to know what was going on and just be there in case something happened. So I have really worked this business in so many phases of my life, and it has made me a better wife. It has grown me as a Christian. It has taught me a lot about leadership and self-development. And, you know, we get to dress up, look cute, and wear heels like all the time. But then we also get to wear, you know, our comfy pants on a Zoom. So you can literally work this business any way that you want to. And I'm so, so grateful for what it has given to my life. So, all right, that's it. That's me in a nutshell. Oh, I can't hear you.
I have to remember to turn on the mic. So that was amazing. I really enjoyed hearing your story, and I hope that some of our consultants and their guests also enjoyed it and took something away from it. So leave it in the chat, leave it in the comments so you can be entered into the drawing to win. But the one thing that really took me by surprise was your dedication to continuing on what you had started, but giving Mary Kay a try. Didn't let Mary Kay come in and take over where you were going, because we're all on a journey. We don't know. We think that we know, but we don't know. So if you knew that you couldn't fail, if you knew that you couldn't fail, our consultants, their guests, wouldn't you want to give it a try just to have something else just in case? Well, I'm going to let Jerry Lynn tell you a lot about what we can offer you as becoming a part of our pink bubble, because you can't fail here. We won't let you. Failing is if you don't get back up, because we all fail at something every day. Okay,
Absolutely.
Jeremy.
Yes, Mary Kay Ash herself used to say the only way to fail at this business is to quit. So just don't quit, right? Just keep moving forward. So if anything impressed you that you heard tonight and you decide that, you know, you want to give it a try, it's simply $35. You can get started with your Mary Kay business for just $35. That gets you a retail website for your customers to shop on, credit card processing, and then a back office system for you to be a consultant and manage your clients and, you know, place your orders and things like that. So for $35, you could start a business. You can't even buy a good pair of shoes for $35 anymore. Okay. So I would love for you to think about it and think it's just a $35. It's not even an investment for $35. You're just going to give it a shot. Now, you have 2 weeks to decide how you want to work the business. So you heard Bridgette say that you can work it via Zoom. You can work it on Facebook. You can work through Instagram. And in the video, they talked about all the social media channels. If that's how you want to work your business, then you might want to add on the eStart Plus, which is just $45. But you get enough samples for about 30 women. And you can have them actually try the product and do a Zoom party with them or Facebook, however you want to work it. But if you want to see people face to face and you want to have product to demonstrate, the $90 Mary Kay Pro Start is an amazing, amazing way to start your business because you're going to get over $400 worth of product that you can use yourself and use as demos because they're in squeezy tubes, so everything is hygienic. It's all fine. But you can use that, and for $90, you can start your business. And again, you have 2 weeks to decide if you want to do the 45 or 90, or dive in right now, make the decision, and do whatever you want right now on top of the $35. So it's your choice, but it's so minimal. If you wanted to start any other kind of business, if you wanted to start a Panera Bread or a Chick-fil-A, you would need hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest. You just heard that Bridgette is a member of the Millionaires Club, right? So she's earned over $1 million in commissions in her career. And I know when we started, it was $100. But for $35, you could be in the same boat as Bridgette. So take a look, think about it. We want to tell you, I mean, Bridgette's stories covered everything. There were 4 reasons that women usually think about or consider a Mary Kay business, and that is freedom and flexibility. You just heard Bridgette say it. She goes to all the traveling basketball games. Her daughter's in competitive cheer, and she still has a husband. So she's got a lot going on in that house, and they just moved to Florida, right? She's able to work this business around all of that. And the income, I just talked about her income, okay? Who couldn't use a little extra money these days? Now, will you be a millionaire to start? No. This business is not a get rich overnight. It's a build wealth over time kind of business. So you will have to work a little bit, but it's fun and flexible. And so let's face it, our products are amazing, right? We just talked about our 3 favorite products, and I'm so excited to hear about the deep wrinkle filler working for scars. So I have a few customers I need to call and talk about that. So thank you for sharing that. We always learn from each other. So that's the next thing is our culture. Our culture is phenomenal. We are women empowering other women. We always learn from each other. And right here, it's a sisterhood. We're helping each other. We're all working together to grow our businesses even better than they already are. So again, $35 just to get started. And if you're already feeling moved, write in the comments, start today. Like you're ready to get started and get that $35 starter kit, do it. Now, there might be some reasons you might be thinking, oh, this all sounds good, but there's a few reasons why women that maybe stop them from getting started in their business. One is time. A lot of women will tell me they're super busy. Am I frozen?
Mm-hmm.
But you can hear me.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to keep talking. Okay, time. You are truly your own boss. Okay, you decide how much or how little you want to work this business. Number 2, people wonder where they're going to find their customers. Well, we teach you to start with your circle of influence. In your circle of influence would be your friends, your family, your neighbors, your church friends, your coworkers. That's where you're going to get started. And if you're not the sales type, we're glad you're not the sales type. We are looking for women who want to help other women and feel good about themselves, and we're looking to create relationships with them. But the big reason and the underlying reason that stops most women is fear. And let me let you in on a little secret that fear and excitement are both emotions that are based on the unknown. So why choose fear over excitement? Just get excited and jump in and know that you are not in business by yourself. You are in business for yourself, but you have a sales director that comes out of your starter kit to help you, to train you, to help you get started. And whoever invited you on this call tonight will also be there to answer questions for you. So you have one more chance. You have one more chance to get into our, to comment. We want to hear. Can you guys still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I have a little spinny thing, so I want to make sure really quick before they kick us off of here. Okay, so give us a letter grade. Are we an A? Are you?
We just lost you.
So are you an A, start today? Are you a B, buy me a cup of coffee? Your consultant will answer all your questions. You can be virtual, you can be in the same town, or you can be in a different. So don't forget that option. And then C. I'm a great customer. I enjoy being a customer. I know more about the business so that now I can share with my friends so that they can help my consultant build her business. So give us a grade. Let us know how we're doing. And your consultant and I will be very happy to welcome you into the pink bubble. So
Thank you.
Thank you.